How's it going, everyone? Thank you very much for joining me. Just bear with me today, folks. I've got a really bad sore throat today. I've come down with something. I'm not sure if it's COVID or anything at the moment, but if it is, I will be burning this microphone. How are we all doing? Hopefully, everyone's better than what I am. Yeah, I got a bit of a sore throat, but it's not going to stop me. So, yeah. How are we all doing? Welcome to Viewer's Choice. Before we get going, for our Monday Viewer's Choice, just to let you guys know, because I got the wedding this week, this will be the only Viewer's Choice for this week. So the next Viewer's Choice will be on next Monday. Anyway, without further ado, this week's Viewer's Choice is a Long Island Railroad, as you guys voted for on our previous Thursday Viewer's Choice stream. You guys, I had to go and flip a coin again. I do not want to be in that situation again, folks. This has been 2 times in a row that I've had to flip a coin, and I don't know flip the coin. So if this time around, I am going to stamp my foot on for authority, and I'm going to say to you guys, if it comes down to the point where I have to flip a coin again, it won't be happening. And guess what? The poll vote will be invalid. That means I will not be doing a Viewer's Choice stream again. So it is up to you guys. We'll just do a normal Train Sim World stream, and I will take all the power away from you. So it's your choice, folks. I want to give to the community. So you give back by giving yourself a vote. It's 100% free. And bear with me for a second. So yeah, we got a great lineup today. So choice for the next Viewer's Choice is for next Monday. You got the choices between the NEC Boston Providence, so that's NEC Boston. So the Boston Sprinter. You got near Tarnbarn. And the Brighton Main Line with the Class 377. Why did I not say 700? Well, you know me, I've been flogging that. So, yeah, I thought it was time for a change. So, there we go. Our live chat is open to subscribers only. And, yeah, get involved in our beautiful poll vote tonight. All right, here we go. So, we're going to go to the trains. Tonight's all about the Long Island Railroad. So, yeah, that's what you guys have chosen tonight. So, that's what we are doing. So, we are taking the M7. And we're taking an 8-car variant. I do believe I am doing the 8:45 a.m. service. It's already there, ready to go. Look at that. So it is clear. It is clear. And it is June. And let's go. I hope you enjoy. Let's roll. Okay. This is an 8:45 a.m. service from Hempstead to New York Penn Station. Hope you enjoy with the M7 Lee. Enjoy. Got to get that alerter in there. And as always, the passengers are going to come flying off the station at first. Yep, nothing unusual there. Attention customers, the train on platform whatever goes to Penn Station. Platform 4. There you go. Or track 6. Sorry. Track 6. Stand clear from the closing doors. Okay, we have a red signal. I think we're waiting for a train to come in from the opposite direction. Yes, we are. It's going to be a little bit though. We're going to be waiting a few minutes before that comes in because, yeah, it is pretty slow along here. Averaging around 15 miles, I think it is. There will be a couple of minutes. Garden City is our first stop, followed by Nazu Boulevard. Stuart Manor, Floral Park, oh yeah, Bellerose, alright, so we have to do the cutting into Bellerose. Queen's Village, the Hollies, Jamaica Mon, and a pretty straightforward run after that. It's straight into New York Penn, so there we go. Right. It's our first trip. We'll be doing M3 as well, so that way it'll be M7 and M3. Probably coming out of Atlantic Terminal or something like that for the next one. So this Long Island Railroad is originally a Train Sim World 1 release. It was released very early stages of TSW's lifeline, and one of the great routes, the first MTA route in TSW. So it was very nice route indeed. I've always been a big fan of this route. Yeah, one that I struggled with in its early, when I first started playing Train Sim World, I was, with this, one of the scenarios it was more so, especially coming into this station, I couldn't, man, I had so many struggles of trying to get that scenario completed for many moons, and then I finally figured it out, and yeah, haven't looked back since. So I was very frustrated with this route until that happened, and yeah, because I was back those days I was a massive believer of the level system and the points and everything. I was more for the points and everything back those days, where these days I not about that. It's just about having some fun with it, and you know, if I get the points, so be it. You know, it doesn't matter. Get the gold, silver, bronze, platinum, whatever. No big dramas. You know what it is. I know what it is. I know what I've done wrong. Great pot. I knew there was something missing. Man, I've been sitting there all that time. I should have realised that. I'm thinking, hang on, something's wrong. It has been a while since I've been on here, though. G'day to my regulars and newbies alike. How are we all doing? Hopefully everybody is well. And, yeah, I'm not so well today. So yeah, battling a sore throat today. I'm hoping it's just one of those ones where I've only got it for a couple of days because I've got my best mate getting married this weekend coming. So I'm hoping that I will be fine. Hey Chris, how you going? Yeah, I'm just hoping I've got one of those 24-hour, 48-hour bug things. You know, it's yeah, I feel the best today. It feels like it's stuck in my throat. It's like, it's really sore. I feel like I'm on fire. Besides the sore throat, I've had a I've had a pretty good day actually. It's been it has been a good day. Besides me having a sore throat, everything else has been great. I've had some surprises. I had a massive surprise earlier today. My good lady friend said she was getting streaks put in her hair for the wedding, and yeah, then I see a photo of her with the hair done and everything, and yeah, she surprised me. She's back to Barbie. So I can't believe she's gone back to being a Barbie, and she's got her hair full done up. It's like being all straightened and like wow, it's cut, trimmed up, and when I see it, my eyes lit up. I hope my daughter doesn't get sick now, because yeah, obviously I'm taking care of my daughter at the moment. I was with her today. Try to get myself a hold of that COVID kit now and try to see if I've got COVID. I hope not. I've never had COVID, as I explained to you guys many times over. I've been very lucky to this point, and you know, I've had people around me have it. I've had my sister, nephews that have had it. My dad hasn't had it, thank Christ, because he's got underlying problems. So this is my whole problem. You know, if I track COVID, you know, I look at my dad more than anything. Yeah, it's pretty hard getting the actual locos in, Chris, with the PC editor. It doesn't work like that due to licensing. But getting Aussie routes into the game is no problem whatsoever. Like I explained to you, there is a couple logos that are very similar to that you could throw it into a, you know, Creators Club situation where it could become a silver train here in Sydney, or yeah, a few other trains you could Imagination Wild it, you know, for other routes, not just here in Sydney. There's a few interesting projects going on at the forums. I actually went and had another good look at it again about half an hour leading into the stream. Actually, I was on the forums for about 25 minutes, and I was just looking at other stuff again. and I was mainly because I was on there to post stream as well to the Creators Club area of the forum through my All Aboard Railways page, and yeah, I've got my eyes on a fair few decent projects. Now, 300-kilometre German route, the German route that you can get up to 300 kilometres per hour on. I think it's about a 90-kilometre trip. That particular route has got my attention massively. I'm very keen on that. You know me, I'm a massive fan of the ICE, and apparently this is the only German route that you can get up to 300 kilometres on. So I know that Dovetail keep talking about different, having things that are different recently. Well, what's that? You know, this is 300 kilometers per hour, high speeds of 300 kilometers. We've only got one route that can get up to those capabilities, and that's the Mediterranean. So yeah, that project's got my eye massively. I think that's the one I replied to. I did reply to one of them here tonight. I think I did reply to that one, and I said I did reply to that one, and I said I'm very keen for that. I'm so looking forward to showcasing that one on my YouTube channel. Yeah, I'll be looking forward to that release, and can't wait to put my starboard claims in. But so yeah, all the creators that are doing Creators Club routes and we want to share them with the community, I'm in for massively. Do share your links through the forum so we can direct ourselves to them. And yeah, you can even, you know, say, hey, would you like to showcase it? Would you like to be the YouTube channel that showcases it? If you've got your own YouTube channel, hey, I respect that. That's all good. I don't do it just to, you know, I don't promote my stuff. See, some people have a nerve of, you know, saying, oh, you're promoting your stuff, you're a sucker, blah, 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 blah. It's not, I'm not doing it to promote myself in a way where I want to gain subs or anything like that. No. Like, come on. Seriously, like, some people are just trolls, you know, like, forget about it. You're going to come across those all the time. I do it for the fun, you know, to entertain people, to give you guys some quality entertainment, to give you, like, if you're a rail fan, you know, I welcome you aboard. You know, it's not about gaining subs or gaining views, or, you know, it's all about, you know, being on the same level, you know, having communication and, you know, having a chat along the way. You know, we talk, you know, trains and whatnot. Keep being civil and, yeah. It doesn't matter what country you are around the world. If you've got a passion for trains, for rail, you know, then, hey, I welcome you. Obviously, I only know to speak English, so it's, yeah. But that way, there's been a few cases where I've had, you know, replies and stuff, and they're in German or whatever, and I've replied to it in like, I've had to go to Google and translate it and reply to you in your language. So. I haven't got the alerter. I've only got the alerter on, not ATC. I think in access somewhere. But this one doesn't have access. I do apologise. Stuart Mananex. I'll turn that up a little bit. I'm not sure where what routes in Australia produce grain. To be brutally honest, there, Chris. Coal trains, yeah. Oh, you want the Walco? Oh, you want the Walto Australia? Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, well, the ones that I know more so about are the National Pacifics. They're pretty much based off the British design and designs and stuff. Not class 66s or anything like that, but more of the 52s and yeah, 33, 31s. Yeah, I just got a trophy. Apparently I've reached level 10 again on the Long Island Railroad, even though I've done it in the past. That's alright. There was one new route. There was one new. Well, it's not actually new. It's actually been added for Train Symbol 4. It's an old mod, and it's now available for Train Symbol 4. Just some improvements on the 185, 182 or 185. It's one of the Deutsche Bahn logos. They've had an update. I think it's the musical one actually, the one that makes the music sound. So yeah, that's not the Train Sim Germany one that was released. Is it Train Sim? I think it's the Sky Games one. The Sky Games one. Sorry, folks. I got to stop the stream for a second. No, my apologies for that, folks. I just had to sort that out. Alright. Thought I was going to have to cut the stream out there, but I'm probably going to say to you guys, I might just do this trip and then I'll call it a stream because yeah, there's something I need to may as well go and take care of.
Okay, yeah, so we are coming into Queen's Village now. It is Queen's Village, actually, this first stop. This is the cutting that I was talking about earlier. So I knew this would be on, looking at the timetable. Coming into Queen's Village now.
Next stop is Jamaica Man.
coming into the Rastaman station, Jamaica man. Here we are. Attention customers, we are approaching Jamaica station. Make sure that you have all your belongings with you before departing the train, and mind the gap when departing the train as well. Thank you. Attention customers, we are coming up to New York Penn Station. Okay, here we are at New York Penn Station. We're on far track 20. A little bit late behind the time, but hey, I had a few things happen along the way. I was outside out of my control, but yeah, I'm a little bit even though I've got a sore throat and everything at the moment, yeah, I'm in a very foul mood, and it's got nothing to do with you guys or anything. It's just something that's happened to somebody I know that's really close to my heart. Yeah. All I can say is, and I don't care if I say this on the air, that person
Better watch their back. Okay, so here we go with the drum roll. It's silver medal. Yeah, no surprises there. I knew I was off the game, but like I said to you guys at the start, it's whatever. I'm cool with that. But anyway, let's continue. All right, so I was gonna do the one trip, but yeah, we're gonna do another one. I'm up for it. So let's roll. All right. So yeah, Chris, I think there is grain somewhere. I think I seen one recently. When I say recently, over the last year, I seen one here in Sydney, but I'm not sure if it was grain or not. But they look like the grain ones from the Deutsche Bahn. Those big red ones. Look like those shape. So yeah. All right. Long Island Railroad is what we're showcasing here tonight, folks, and we're asking you guys to vote for the next poll vote. So let's have a look at the current standings on the poll vote. All right, we currently have 50-50, so we have 4 votes at the moment, so we need one more vote at least to get it up and running. Near Time Barn, by the way, I have a modded timetable for, so there you go. That's what we did recently. So yeah, we have a modern day version of Near the Time Barn. There's a new mod, timetable mod out for it. Right, we currently have a few of those actually. So yeah, M3 time is what we are doing. We're going to take a
think it is the 6-car variant, if I remember right. Yeah, 6-car variant I could do very good. Atlantic Terminal to Hampstead, 42 minutes, 11:10 service. So we hope you enjoy this one. We're going to do it in the month of July. And we're going to have a bit of light cloud on this one. Here we go. Sorry for the lack of chatting away in the night. I'll just, my throat is just blasting me like crazy. Okay. It will be dark in here. Door danger through. Yep. Done. This one doesn't work on this one. No, door override. Don't need that. Don't need that. I'm going to play it with it this time around, folks. I don't normally do it, but let's give it a whirl. Pressure coming down. The rest of the red will be released after brakes are fully off. Okay. Don't normally use a horn inside the tunnels. That is a major rule, but I thought I'll give it a test there for you guys, just so you guys know what it is all about. We're going to close those doors now and get ready for departure. Jamaica is our first stop off the ranks, followed by Queen's Village, Bellarose, Flora Park, Stewart Manor, Nassau Boulevard, Garden City, and Hampstead. Very similar pattern. Actually, I think it is the same pattern, just the opposite way. Yeah, I think it is. Except we're coming out of Atlantic Terminal. That's the only difference. So we're going a different way. So we're not stopping at New York East. So that's guaranteed. We're going past here and all that, but we're not stopping at New York East. Station when you come out of the tunnels and you go along the top of the bridge and then go back into the tunnels, go down into the tunnel station, along the tunnel, and then you're climbing gradually up towards Jamaica. Access. It has got access, this one. Oh, there you go. Look at that. ATC current. Let's put the ADU. Not sure if this works in reality or not. I think it does, but just thinking if all the systems are on. I don't think they are. Let's see. Access is on. No, they're all on, of course. Don't forget, we're live tomorrow with Tuesday action on the 23rd of January 2024, sorry, as we bring to you the 150th episode of Choo Choo Tuesdays. Yeah, we're celebrating 150 episodes tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, and what better way to celebrate 150 episodes but to bring you guys a high-speed trip along the Neviga Dresden. Yes, we're going to be going to the Neviga Dresden first up with an ICE trip from Riesa to Dresden, and that's going to be an absolute blockbuster. I'm looking forward to that. And then after that, we're heading to some action, more action. We're going to be bringing to you 1989 modded timetable action on the Tees Valley line. Looking forward to that. And then we have, g'day Ron, how you going? Then we have whatever, comes to mind. So we'll just freestyle ourselves tomorrow. So Choo Choo Tuesdays, episode 150 is live tomorrow on Tuesday the 23rd of January 2024 from 8 p.m. in Australian Eastern Daylight Saving, 7 p.m. in Queensland, 7:30 p.m. South Australia, Northern Territory 6:30 p.m., 5 p.m. Western Australia, international viewers 10 p.m. 9 a.m. UK, 10 a.m. Central Europe, it is 10 p.m. New Zealand. I think it's around midday or something like that. Maybe just after midday in Egypt. Let's get rid of those safety systems so I can just pump it up here. 4 a.m. Eastern USA, Eastern Canada, and 1 a.m. West Coast USA and Vancouver, Canada. British Columbia. Alright. So that's tomorrow. I'm going to go back to muting the mic now, folks. As you know, I explained to you guys earlier, suffering a really bad sore throat at the moment. Got to have a COVID test still, so got to get myself a COVID kit. Yeah. Let's see if I remain undefeated. I'll know tomorrow. Know there was any mountains in between New York. Well, what's going on here? Hey? This is a little bit off, doesn't it? When you see the skyline, you're like, oh wow, and then you all of a sudden you see a mountain. It's like, hang on, since when was there a volcano in New York? Yeah, I noticed on the Creators Club, not the Creators Club, the PC editor at the forums, a lot of people are doing a lot of German projects. I don't know, it's a little bit, yeah, you know me, I love Deutschbahn stuff, you know, that's where my, heart lies a lot, you know. Yeah, I love the British stuff, I love the, yeah, I like all trains and that from every country, like, don't get me wrong. But, yeah, I just want to see more variety from the creators from out there that are doing Creators Club routes and stuff. You know, it's I wouldn't mind seeing you know, some American content, and, you know, but more so, like I explained, you know, I've been talking about it many times over. You know, we've got Creators Club designs we could do. So, yeah, like you know, one of the, if you know, if I had the time and effort, you know, and the willpower to do it, you know, would I do an Australian route? You know, I probably would. Got a lot of knowledge, but I don't know. I just think it would become too frustrating for me. It'll be like a game of Fortnite. I'll probably destroy my PC. So. You know, it's bad enough you know, when I'm doing the trucks and trailers and paint jobs and stuff for American Truck Simulator, you know, it's sort of, after a while, it's like, oh, when's it going to come to an end? It's more so when I'm adding it to Mod Studio, you know, after, you know, doing, say, for instance, 300 skins and just, you know, stacking them, and, you know, on average it takes around about, you know, 10 hours to get everything completed for a AI traffic pack, because I build them so big, as you know. So yeah, and, you know, after doing research and everything, you know, it takes a fair few weeks, but yeah, it's just. What? Hang on a second, folks. Going through New York East Station now. Just bear with me for a second, folks. I just got to quickly talk to my father for a second, so I'll be back in a minute. second page. Years back, I cut the locks and windows for Amtrak. Oh yeah. Yeah, they're Montreal. That's right. Yeah, they come out of Canada. That's crazy, eh? Like, yeah, I read about that on the Amtrak's. They come out of Canada. I'm like, wow. Yeah, it's like us here in Australia at the moment. We've got Carl. The trains from. We're getting new trains built here in Australia to replace our high-speed XPT and the Explorer and the Endeavour trains. So yeah, a few of the trains are getting replaced and they're getting built in Spain. So it's crazy how they gave them the contract because they're the same company that built our trams here in Sydney, and they all last year or the year before they were discovered that there was a bunch of cracks in them. So yeah, it's funny how they're building all these trains, and yeah, apparently their trams have a history of cracking, but their trains are apparently very reliable. So we'll soon find out. Yeah, I'll know if there's dark cracking because I'm one of them people where I'm very attention to detail person. So I'll know if there's a crack. Out of the tunnels now and heading into Jamaica Station. Coming into the Rastafari, the Jamaica Man, the Bob Marley station.
Yeah, this has always been the Marley station to me. They've got the Jamaica station. And when I first seen this, when it first got released, I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. I thought it was a joke actually. I didn't think it was a real station. And then I looked it up and I was like, oh wow, it's pretty spot on too. Yeah, when you look at the photo references, for instance, for one of the stations on the Peninsula Corridor, which, like I explained to you guys, that is a route that I would love to see actually edited by Creators Club and actually have the high speed, the California high speed projects part of a lot of the Peninsula Corridors changed massively compared to the Train Sim Wars version now, because a lot of the crossings that are in Train Sim Wars version and actually in real life that route was originally. Let's go away. Anyway, in real life, those trains are that route, it's changed massively because they've put overhead wires on it now. So it's not third rail now, it's like overhead wiring now, so it's electrified. A lot of the stations have been pretty much all the stations have been upgraded along there, and the high speed tracks have been put in as well. A lot of the crossings have been taken out and overhead, like they've got bridges going over the tops of them now, and yeah, it's all part of it. And it's been extended, I think it was 5 miles or something. It's from where the original station was in San Francisco. It's been, I think it's going down to the Bay Area or something. So yeah, it's been updated. So yeah, when I seen that was happening, I thought, oh wow, this is a perfect opportunity for Train Sim World to give us a Peninsula Corridor upgrade, where they'll include the high speed part of it, which is part of the California high speed project from San Francisco to LA, and I think there's another part of it going as well. I think it's LA to Las Vegas. I think it was Las Vegas. But yeah, I've been quite interested in that project. I haven't checked it out for quite a while. And when I seen there was high-speed rail going to California, I thought, oh wow, this is West Coast. This is not East Coast. This is West Coast. I'm like, wow, this is interesting. Know anything about Fallout. I've never been a big fan of that game. I've been curious about it from time to time, but it's not my style. Yeah, in Northeast Corridor, NEC, Northeast Corridor is, the Boston, what Dovetail calls is the Boston Sprinter. It's just a section of the Northeast Corridor that they've got 2 sections of the Northeast Corridor. The section that they originally had, which went to New Haven over the Hell's Gate Bridge and all that, was taken away from us. I'm not too sure. I sort of had the theory, because it did take a while for them to bring Amtrak back into Train Sim World. I sort of had the theory that they had a falling out, that Dovetail had a falling out with Amtrak at one stage, and that was probably They said that it was built on an old system, and that was one of the reasons why it didn't move from Train Sim World 1 to Train Sim World 2. But I have a sneaky suspicion, and I've always had this theory, that they had a falling out with Amtrak, and that was the real reason behind the Northeast Corridor, the original Northeast Corridor section from Train Sim World 1 not being brought over to Train Sim World 2 and still non-existent to this day. It did take a while for them to, till rush hour, to bring in Amtrak back into the game, which was over
18 months, I think it was, until they released it again, Amtrak stuff again. So yeah, it was that was my theory. I don't know if it's real or not, but I've sort of had the sneaky suspicion that they had a falling out with Amtrak at one stage, and that was the real reason behind the Hell's Gate Bridge side of the route not being released again. We have the other section of the route in the New York Trenton these days, but not the Hell's Gate side of it. I would love to see that back actually into it. I think it's only fair, you know, for all us that paid for that route originally, like myself, you know, I paid originally for the Class 465, let alone the original Northeast Corridor, which got taken away from us. We get a refund? Did we get a bonus for it? No, we didn't. We didn't get anything. They just took our money and ran. You know, at least they should give us an extension to the Northeast Corridor, New York Trenton, and give us the section back when we lost. Yes, 1000 Amtrak. That was the same as the 15 DC switcher, Carl train one. There's an Amtrak variant that was originally first out before the 15 DC switcher. That's missing as well. The original part of the Northeast Corridor used to have freight as well. So there you go. There's another history lesson for the newbies that didn't know about the original Northeast Corridor section in trains as well. Oh yeah, the Hell's Gate Bridge. When I first seen it, like that was the first time I discovered that bridge, was here on Train Sim World. I thought, am I in Sydney or something? This is the Harbour Bridge. This is the Sydney Harbour Bridge. And then I looked right into the history of this bridge and that, and then yeah, I thought something's got to be connecting here with our bridge and the bridge in New York. Like this has got to be a connection of some sort. So I went right depths into deep on it. Know about the history of the Hell's Gate Bridge and what the reason and why it's called Hell's Gate Bridge is that yeah, there was people that used to dive underneath in the water, and because the water's so deep, apparently the theory was that there was gold underneath the bridge or something in the water, and people died under that bridge trying to go for gold because it's so deep. So yeah, that's why the Hell's Gate Bridge. But yet the Hell's Gate Bridge is actually the designer of the Hell's Gate Bridge met with the designer of our bridge, and they had a handshake agreement, and it was so much money. Back those days it was a lot of money, but it was a fair bit of money. But for those days, where these days would be hell of a lot of weight. But yeah, there was a handshake agreement, and that money exchanged, and that, and then yeah, that's how our bridge became the Sydney Harbour Bridge, based off the Hell's Gate Bridge design. Their bridge only has trains, and our bridge has cars and trains and fireworks. And the greatest fireworks display in the world. Yes, I've been there, done that. Many times over. Haven't been to the fireworks in the harbour for these for about 6-7 years now, but I had the privilege of having my sister that used to live on the harbour, and I used to have rooftop access to the fireworks every year. They used to have a ticket thing at her place, and used to get to watch the fireworks on the rooftop. I've been to the fireworks on the harbour as well. Watched it in all different parts of the harbour over the years. Watched the Millennium display 1990 to 2000. I've watched the Pleasant Ceremony Olympic Games on the harbour, fireworks display. Yeah, it's been fantastic. But, yeah, anyway, cut a long story short, that's how the Hell's Gate Bridge design was, folks. It was based off the New York design, and obviously their bridge is smaller than our one, and their one's like a brown. It's like a like a brown colour. Ours is grey. as hard as in the world. Yeah, well, that's right. You know, like imagine, for instance, Ron, like you know, you got 200 skins of Fortnite skins, and then all of a sudden they've taken them away from you after paying all those V-Bucks. You know what I mean? Like, you'll be frustrated. You'll be very frustrated. I'm lucky that I transferred my account straight over from console to PC, which was good. So I don't play. I was going to get back into Fortnite. I had a couple goes at the start of this new map that just got released. I didn't play the OG season though. I was tempted to go back in. I was like, the old map's back. I did promise that I wasn't going to play until the original map got released. And I was like, nah, I just really can't get back into this again. I have a lot of history with that game, and I've been retired from Fortnite officially for about 2.5 years now. So I thought I have one or two goes, and I had a couple goes at the start, and I put a quick video up on the YouTube channel. Yeah, the funny thing is, I went in. Like, I only play Team Rumble. That's what I'm really good at. I don't like any other mode but Team Rumble, and. What caught my eye more so is because I build Lego, I build custom modulars and stuff for Lego and stuff, and I get the modulars and that for Lego and that. I've got my own city and stuff, which I've got to rebuild because I've relocated recently. Everything's in boxes at the moment, and I've got to rebuild modulars and stuff because they're broken and stuff. But yeah, that was one of the main reasons why I wanted to get back into Fortnite, when I seen the Lego thing, and then I seen it was a flop. I thought, it's not as good as I thought it would be. But yeah, I mainly played Team Rumble, and the funny thing is, I went in the first game and I got 8 kills. I haven't played this game for 2.5 years, and I've just gotten 8 kills. What the hell? Are they still bots in the game? Like, this is just... Usually you get a bunch of sweats at the start of a season, but no, there's no sweats. Apparently I heard there was a lot of sweats in the OG season. I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, not my style anymore. It was like, you know, Call of Duty as well. You know, I want to get into Call of Duty this year because I'm a massive zombies fan, and I usually do zombies of COD. And when I wanted to do it on PC, and when I seen there was an SSD drive only and the amount of gigabytes it was, I'm like, bugger that. I got to go and buy a so-called, like, a so-and-so amount of gigabytes SSD card just to play this game. I don't think so. It was like one of the comments I seen from somebody, and I think it's true. It's true. These massively filed games, they will sell SSD drives with these games already installed into these cards, and just sell them instead of, you know, disc and all this stuff. I think that's where we'll eventually get to anyway, because of the amount of gigabytes and stuff. I reckon we'll eventually get to a stage where maybe these big, massive file games will be on these hard drives installed already, and you just buy them that way. It might work out cheaper. Might go back to the stage of cartridges and just, yeah, super advanced cartridges like it was back when I was a kid. Playing a Sega Master System with an Atari 2600. where it all began with me. Atari 2600. Well, my brother's had a Commodore 64, I had a Master System, was my second console. The first system was an Atari 2600. I used to play this game, this racing game. I can't remember the name of it, but I know there's a couple of dots on the screen. It used to be a green road. I know that. It used to make a weird sound too. Then all of a sudden it'll go into dusk and into the night time and then into the fog, and you just see these two dots on the screen, and then it'll go into morning and then back, around again. And if you get around enough in time, you'll go to the next level. And, don't know what's going on here with these doors, but they seem to be playing up on the stream. This is a lot of passengers coming out of the trains, and a few of them going back into the trains as well. So Stuart Manor next. So yeah, I was on the phone to my daughter before. Apparently the mother is not feeling too well as well, so when she told me what she had, I thought maybe this is just a bug going around. I'm hoping it's a bug just going around for a couple of days, because like I've been explaining to my viewers, I've got my best mate I've known for 25 years. I've known this boy, he's younger than me, but the only reason I know him is through his sisters. But I've known this boy since he was 2 years old, and known him for over 25 years. He's my best mate, and I'm the best man for his wedding, and he's the married type, I'm not. I'm the party animal. That's it. I've got kids and stuff, but I'm a long way from settling down completely. I think, I'll get to my 40s, I want to settle down. I'm sort of am at that stage, but I just, my party instincts, my history, my party vibes, I can't. I just know myself, like, I am still looking for a soulmate too, so. I got my eyes on somebody, but it's my mate, best mate's sister. We are close, we're close, but not gonna force the situation. Anyway, let's get on to the rails. We have preview this week. Railfan TV this week. They're doing a preview. The folks at Dovetail for the. I don't know. You guys actually. By the way, River Games have released a video previewing the deliveries for the brand new engineers pack for the ScotRail Express Edinburgh Glasgow route. A lot of people are complaining about it, is what is this, blah, blah, blah. Well, it's like, you already knew that this pack was coming. It got delayed because it was originally supposed to be released with the Rosa Lenny pack. The only thing that really disses me about this pack is the pricing also. It's like $22 Australian dollars, so it's like, this is quite expensive. I have to agree and disagree with some people though. It's not as bad as what is made out to be, because we do have a lack of official Class 66 liveries. Like, we don't have a Freightliner skin officially. We don't have some of the British Rail official skins officially.
Class 66. Mainly at the EWS. The EWS is the only thing we've got. So yeah, it's not a bad pat. But yeah, I'll probably hold off on this one. I'm more interested in the brand new EC. There's a brand new M-Trax pack that's been released for Train Sim Classic. And it's the same folks that did the E60. And yeah, I was actually quite a big fan of the E60. It was what they did the M-Track. They did the New Jersey Transit versions of those. They were quite cool. There was a few issues with that though. So I'm a little bit up and down about that one as well. Pricing again like $29.50 Australian dollars. The Aussie dollar's not cheap, folks. Everything's quite expensive here. Not as expensive as some countries, though. I know Egypt is one of the countries that prices are just absolutely ridiculous for video games. So, yeah. Glad I don't live there. So yeah. Nazu Boulevard next. Won't be getting a gold medal on this one either. I don't really care. Like, this one's no big time. Don't forget, you American Truck Simulator fans, we also had a couple uploaded videos that are being posted today. We've had a premiere of one of them today. There is a premiere coming up in 45 minutes from now. There's another premiere of the second uploaded video. I've done 2 new paint jobs of 2 Australian-based trucking companies. And one of those, the one I premiered earlier today that's now on the channel. By the way, I don't know what's going on lately. I did discover the issue today. I had the settings for in-game or something, but anyway, I'm hoping that it's fixed up for the next uploaded videos. The American Truck Simulator videos are being posted currently at 4K 60 frames per second, pure 4K 60 frames per second, HD quality. So I normally post at 1440p. The files are massive though, and it's ridiculous. They're taking forever. I've been alright with it lately because I've had my daughter here, and every time she's been here I've been just coming in and just editing the videos and getting them posted on the channel, and then closing the computer down for the night, and then waking up the next morning, and then going on and just it tells you to find the file, and then it'll just start loading the file onto YouTube. And yeah, quite fine at the moment with doing 4K videos. But yeah, when I get back to normal work, which is I've found out it's late next week now, so that's when she goes back to school. News is I don't have to look after her tomorrow because the mother is not feeling well. Can't stay with for the most. It works out good too with my sore throat. So.
Our next stop is Hampstead. We need one more vote, folks. One more vote. We've still got a 50-50 vote, folks. And like I explained to you guys, if it's a 50-50 vote, then the poll vote's not going to count. One more vote. Let's go, folks.
Opera G. So that Glasgow, that engineers pack is going to be releasing this week. Actually, I've just been told by one of my sources that it's releasing this week. So there you go. Okay, folks, looks like one of you guys have voted in, and yeah, alright, we have our results. So next Monday, ladies and gentlemen, on Viewer's Choice, we will be doing the Brighton Main Line with Class 377. Hey, there we go, we have a winner. 7 votes. Boston Sprinter is second with 42%, Nidatar Barn. No love for the Nidatar Barn? Come on, guys. If you want to see recent Nidatar Barn action with the brand new mod timetable, check it out. Right, mainline next week. That is what we're doing. Hey, it wasn't up to me this week. Good stuff. We need you guys to get more courage. The train sim driver good fellow Aussie fella from Melbourne. He's streaming at the moment with the new Engineers Pack. He's giving you guys a preview of it. He's got early access to it because he's a Dovetail ambassador. So he's doing gameplay of that live right now. So you've got that to go to now after this, folks, because we're going to be ending our stream very shortly. So I'm going to be heading over there and watching that and say g'day on there. And, yeah, highly recommend you guys go and check that out. He probably might be finishing up as well. I'm not sure, but yeah, being it's 9:54 p.m. here in the east coast of Australia, and he's in the same as me, Australian Eastern Daylight Saving Time. Yeah, Sydney and Canberra and Melbourne, Hobart, all in the same time zone. There'll be a full replay of this stream, folks, and don't forget we are live tomorrow for the 150th episode of Choo Choo Tuesdays, our Tuesday tradition that has been a tradition since Train Sim World 2. Alright, there we go. 52 minutes 43 there at the end, and another silver, no surprises there. Alright, it's pretty hard to get a gold on Long Island. It always has been. This one particular route that I seem to struggle with. I don't know, it's just never seemed to get on time. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. It's been an honour and privilege bringing you this week's Viewer's Choice. Take care, folks. From all of us here at Australia Worldwide Gaming, I am the Aussie Don, your free time community screenshot contest winner. 2 for Train Sim Classic and once for Train Sim World back in 2023. Week 16 for Train Sim World, week 6 and 26 for Train Sim Classic. We'll see you on the rails tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.